Medicare for all will never happen if we continue to elect corporate Democratic whores who are beholden to big pharma and the private insurance industry instead of us.
Hello, that's right. That was Clinton's communications director urging Sanders to disavow this. And by the way, Sanders did disavow this. He went to Twitter and he said Dr. Song's comments were inappropriate and insensitive. There's no room for language like that in our political discourse. Jessica, I got to tell you, we've been hearing it. I had to go to you because this is your man. You know, listen, they're going out for Bernie.
My man.
I know, but listen, what happened to the political discourse? Is this a sign that this Democratic part of the race now is going to get just as ugly as some of the things we've already seen?
I don't think it'll get just as ugly, but I felt a decided shift in the tone of this campaign in the last month or so. And I don't want to pin blame on either one of the candidates' supporters, but I do think that as momentum has been gaining, or the perceived momentum for Bernie Sanders, that this kind of Bernie or bust mentality has gotten more aggressive. People saying that they're not going to come out for Hillary if she ends up being the nominee. And, you know, that kind of language and the sentiment, especially when Bernie Sanders is new to being a Democrat, he doesn't, you know, fundraise down ballot. It is appalling.
Kirsten, if this were Donald Trump, it would be on the front page of every newspaper on the planet. You know, is there a double standard? Because you didn't hear a lot about this today for Bernie Sanders.
Right, but it was trending on Twitter, that's for sure. And I was really shocked. I thought, this is something you hear at a Trump rally, not at a Bernie Sanders event. You know, but it really does highlight...
Well, to be fair, I never heard that kind of language.
No, not from, not from Donald Trump himself, maybe. From a lot of his supporters.
When Ted Cruz had called the P word, he repeated it. I mean,
and his supporters. So we're talking about his supporters.
I mean,
Donald Trump's supporters
this guy is a surrogate, and he goes out and he says, you know, this is to me.
It's totally uncalled for. It's completely uncalled for.
Were you? I mean, did you blush?
I'm appalled, and I'm just happy that I'm voting Republican. I can't be part of this stuff. All I can say is, watching Hillary yesterday suck up to the criminal there, Sharpton, and anything Sharpton wanted to hear. Oh yeah, the blacks 50% more unemployment. This, that, crime, and all the crime. They're being arrested in huge amounts. Yeah, but who's committing the crime? If I'm committing a crime, you're going to get arrested. And all I can say, Hillary, you've been there 8 years. Your administration has been there 8 years, and it's gone that way. We want another 4 years? I don't think so. All we need is Trump to calm it down, take a Valium,
I love that you're saying this right to me.
But here's the thing, though, Heather. You know, today, of course, Corey Lewandowski, the Florida prosecutor, is not proceeding with that. Right. Good news for the Trump campaign. In the meantime, I think this is ugly not only for Bernie Sanders, but for the Democrats in general.
I agree, although you've got to look at who are the surrogates and who's choosing these surrogates. And everyone's surrogate misspeaks all the time. I mean, Madeleine Albright said something about women.
And Gloria Steinem.
It's absolutely. And Bill Clinton oftentimes is not always the best surrogate.
Yeah, but still, I mean, to what he said, I'm not sure if that was listen, disavowing on Twitter. I'm not sure that would have been accepted from a Republican
candidate. We'll see if it shows up tonight in the debate, though. I mean, Bernie Sanders will say something about it.
It absolutely will. I don't think he stands behind that kind of language. However, it just shows the level of vitriol on both sides when it comes to these issues, when it comes to the fact that, you know, Hillary's a woman, they're going to play off of that. I think that we're going to see, and I think Jessica's right, that it's going to get worse as they get closer and closer.
Someone on the show earlier talked about all the candidates having pretty high unfavorable, so that probably cancels that particular metric out. Doesn't matter.
But I think it's time for Trump to come around. Came around with Megyn. I think there's time for him to turn around with the Hispanic vote. Right. I think there's a chance for my candidate to win as president.
All right, guys, let's leave it there. You're all fantastic.